In 2 months' time, it'll be 5 years since the Brexit referendum. How many disgusting lies have we had to hear from new versions of Cato shouting Britannia is destroyed just because they were scared by such a frightening precedent? The same people who were convinced that with the withdrawal there would only be 2 days of stocks of food and medicines and that the UK would sink into the abysses of the ocean. They didn't understand the legitimate will of a great, proud country that wanted to democratically exercise its sovereignty instead of delegating it to faceless mandarins who've shown they couldn't manage an apartment building. People who, if they'd worked in a private company, would have been kicked out of the door immediately. You don't believe what I'm saying? Well, with this damned pandemic, European citizens asked for only two things. Firstly, serious and effective vaccination plan. Secondly, economic rapid support to provide assistance to citizens and companies. On the first point, we are the laughingstock of the world, and the Commission has even refused to publish the contracts in fully, the full contracts. But whereas the UK is steaming ahead, we know that the Commission is suing AstraZeneca. Let's hope it's not the same lawyers as those that drew up the contracts last year. Why didn't the Commission this time actually use the excellent lawyers in London? At least we would have known they'd win. Then on economic support, next May, let me recall, that will be 1 year from the launch of Next Generation EU, where the recovery is an important pillar. Not a single cent has been seen of that money yet. It's blocked in the swamps of red tape, bureaucracy, conditionality, which mean we won't get the growth we want, and which means that the member states will have problems with investments, whereas the UK has been investing very effectively without losing precious time. And that means that I will bet that their growth in 2 years will be much higher than that of the EU. Brexit, therefore, could be an excellent opportunity for us to carry out a mea culpa, to review all of the mechanisms that the EU is based on, starting with economic governance, whereas unfortunately too many people are talking about reactivating the Stability and Growth Pact before the recovery has happened, showing they haven't learnt their lesson. It's true, to err is human, but 5 years it's taken for us to reach this agreement, having ignored for too much time, quite deliberately, that the UK was actually a let loser in goods and services. But where I come from, the customer is always right. But with Brexit, that hasn't been the case, it would seem, as nobody has had the courage to apologise to the citizens of the UK for the lies that were told them about them just because they dared not to follow the diktats of the Union. I will apologise to them now as a member of the European Parliament. Thank you and good luck to all of you.